Hi there, Jerry. Hope you guys are having a great trip in the Bahamas. This is your video lesson. Two things I want to talk about. At the end, if you have any questions or anything like that, when we look at anything, feel free to shoot a message over and I'll do my best to answer. So, cool, let's get to it. So you said in your text that you've been doing a whole lot of picking exercises since you've had the travel guitar with you. Hey there, buddy. So you've been working on your picking drills. So far we've done just the pick, right? So we start off by just doing the pick, doing bursts. With the metronome, obviously. We started with that, and then we moved to doing the left hand and right hand synchronization exercise, going ascending and descending. Right, and then descending. Obviously, again with the metronome. And then the newest one is once you do those three, the next step is to take the scale that you're working on and do scale fragments. What that means is that, so right now the mode that we're working with is Dorian. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the notes of Dorian and play them all along one string. So if I did that, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and then 15, you use 17, and then come back down. Right, so what I've done is I've just taken the C major scale and played that across the second string and just went from D to D, and therefore I have a D Dorian exercise. That's all I've done. So you just take all the cage boxes that you've done, pretend you're playing on just one string, so you map out that string, right? And then we're going to play little fragments with those sets. So we have right here, the first one, I've tabbed this out for you, is we have 3, 5, 6, 5, 3. And we're going to practice, make it slowly, making sure our pick is parallel with the string. And we're going down, down with this exercise. Down, up, down. Slowly to make sure your hands relax, that we're anchored on the strings of the guitar with the meat of your thumb. Slowly. Making sure we're not flying away from the fretboard, we're not letting our fingers drift away, right? Keeping parked right over top. Slowly. Move up to the next one. 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 5. Now you see why we did the synchronization exercises, because any sort of lag between the two hands, you're going to get funky out of sync notes there. So we have our first one, next one, the next one, 6, 8, 10, 8, 6. Now notice right there, this kind of goes into point 2, is what left-handed fingering should you use for these things? When you have a configuration like this, like say you have fret, no fret, 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 I would do 1, 3, 4 fingers here. First, third, and fourth finger for that. Next one we have 5, 6, 8, 6, 5. For that one, I'm going to use first, second, and then fourth. Now for this guy right here, the 6, 8, 10, 8, 6. Now notice this one, some people would try to do it this way. I think that's a bit more difficult, because I have an easier time stretching between my first and second finger rather than my third and fourth finger. So I can get a bigger reach this way if I use my first, second, and fourth finger on that stretch. That's probably the trickiest one. Next one's the same story. There's a stretch here, so you have an 8, 10, 12, 10. Right? My assistant's here to help me. And then we go to the next one. This one right here, since it's getting a tighter fit on the fretboard, I might switch into 1, 2, 3, first, second, third fingers here. Right? I might do that. I've also been known to do this as well. 1, 3, 4. Right? You see on the smaller frets, I switched into 1, 2, 3 there, but you could also just as easily do 1, 2, 4 there. on that D right there. There it is. Right, and use that with the backing track. So if I pull up the backing track here, any color you like, backing track. There we go. See, works perfect. Is that right, buddy? Does it work perfect? Maybe? Right? So there I incorporated into something we'd already kind of done before, which is the D Dorian pentatonic, and then doing some chord arpeggios, and then followed with some fast runs up the fretboard. So to get those fast speeds where you wouldn't have like the big climax at the end of your solo, it'd be very beneficial to practice this exercise. That way you can do it. Awesome, man. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot those over. If not, I will see you in the video lesson next week, and then I'll see you on the 17th. Take care. Bye.